Hey, Knoxville Comic Collective family. Hope everyone's doing well. Hey, it's your boy Mac. Wanted to hop on here, give you guys some of my reviews from the last few weeks of new releases, and also show you guys some recent pickups I was able to pick up some really cool stuff. So, yeah, missed last week's reviews, but nonetheless, we're going to talk about what I read last week and the previous week. Right here, right now, figured I'd get on here and let's talk some comics, guys. You know me, I love to talk about comic books, so that's what we're gonna do. If you are looking to talk more about comic books, this is the place to be, yo. So, alright, without further ado, the first book that I'm going to give my quick review is Ripcord. So, Ripcord is the new number one that came out last week by Ignition Press. This is Cullen Bunn, and this is just an absolute balls to the walls, kind of like Mad Max, Thunderdome, like, I don't know. This book is a lot. Basically, the main character is searching for her lost sister. And it's pretty brutal. This is one of those that's hard to talk about without spoiling it. But yeah, guys, Ripcord, I'm going to go ahead and give Ripcord a 4.5 out of 5. I'm definitely going to keep checking this series out as it releases. Definitely a fun read. It is very violent, definitely not for the faint of heart. So yeah, just if you're thinking about picking this book up and you're not into the whole blood and stuff, probably want to sit this one out, because yeah, pretty bloody, but I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to give Ripcord a 4.5 out of 5. Really excited to see what Cullen Bunn and the artist who I am unfamiliar with, and also can't pronounce their name, Anaki. I don't know. If you know how to pronounce it, put it in the comments below, because I don't know. I need Ryan. I need Ryan to help me out to pronounce it. He's the master at pronouncing things. That's an inside joke for those of you that know. But yeah, guys, Ripcord 4.5 out of 5. Excited to see what comes up next. All right, moving along. We have Ultimate Wolverine issue 14, guys. Ultimate Wolverine continues to just be an absolutely incredible balls to the walls Ultimate Universe book. Still really like confused why they're ending all of the books here in like a couple issues. I think there's just a few. There's only like 1 or 2 issues left of Ultimate Wolverine, but if you've been enjoying this book, definitely pick this one up. It's definitely one of the more violent issues. Lots of violence in these first couple books, I've noticed. But yeah, no. Ultimate Wolverine's been a lot of fun. If you're not checking it out, I highly recommend you get on Ultimate Wolverine. I believe the first 2, maybe 2 trades are out, so definitely pick this one up and trade if you're just wanting to read it. But nonetheless, if you are a Wolverine fan, you owe it to yourself to check this one out. So Ultimate Wolverine, I'm going to give a 4 out of 5. It's just a lot of fun. So, alrighty. Let's see, kind of staying in that Ultimate universe, we're going to move along to Ultimate Endgame issue number 2. And for the week that this book came out, this was actually my favorite release of that week. This picks up pretty much right where the previous issue 1 left off, and there's some absolutely crazy reveals that happen in this specific issue, and there's some very nefarious things going on behind the scenes with some of the characters in this book. So, yeah, Ultimate Endgame has just been a lot of fun. it's really just, yeah, it's a lot of fun. So yeah, that being said, this one's gonna get a 5 out of 5 for me. Though the week this came out, this was on the top of my list. I definitely just absolutely enjoyed the hell out of this one. Yeah, this one, just the art and the storytelling and what they're doing with the maker is just top tier. So definitely check Ultimate Endgame issue number 2 out. It definitely gets the 5 out of 5 rating for me. So yeah, cool means. Let's see. Next up, we're going to the opposite side. We're actually going to go talk about Absolute Superman. This is issue number 16. And guys, issue number 16 is quite possibly one of my favorite issues of Absolute Superman so far. He basically meets Hawkman in this issue, and they kind of have a little back and forth. And it's a lot of fun. So the thing that I think is really interesting about Absolute Superman is, for a while, like, Absolute Superman, out of the Trinity, so out of Batman, Wonder Woman, and Superman, this one for a while felt like it was just like always kind of like building to something. And that's kind of what Jason Aaron does here. He's obviously kind of now, he's built this world, this story, this character of Superman, and now you're finally getting to like the real nitty gritty good stuff. So yeah, Absolute Superman is actually really starting to become one of my more favorite titles in the Absolute universe. And that's saying a lot, because anyone who knows me knows I've never been a huge Superman fan. Obviously, there's certain ones that I love. Like, I love Superman Godfall. I love some of the other ones, like Kingdom Come. I love those books. But as far as, like, Superman, like, I'm not a huge Superman guy. I really have also been enjoying the Joshua Williamson ongoing. I think that's a really solid run. But Absolute Superman, issue number, had to look at it, kind of forgot there for a second. Issue 16 is a 4.5 out of 5. Just a load of fun. So definitely, if you haven't been reading Absolute Superman, I know the first trade is out, and the second one is coming out within the next couple weeks. So definitely a really good time to get in on Absolute Superman, because it is just continuing to be awesome. So Absolute Superman, 4.5 out of 5 from me. Next up, we have kind of the big book that released that same week, the one that everyone was talking about. We have Boss Battle. So this is DC Boss Battle. This is where they took just a bunch of characters. They took like Red Sonja, Vampirella, people from Mortal Kombat. It is just one big collage. It basically begs the question of, like, what if your favorite heroes from different universes got in a fight, and who would win? So yeah, this is a lot of fun. So this is the A cover. I also had to pick up the Homelander cover with Superman, just because I think that cover is incredible. So the thing about this book is, while it is a lot of fun, it actually ended up leaving me wanting a little bit more. Still a really, really solid issue. I just felt like they could have done a little bit more with it. But this is one of those DC KO tie-ins. You obviously really don't have to have read the previous DC KO books to understand this one. It'll help, but not required. So if you're just wanting some cool superheroes and characters from different comics going at each other and fighting the crap out of each other, this one's a lot of fun. But me personally, I felt like it could have been they could have done a little bit more. So that being said, I'm going to go ahead and give this one a 3.5 out of 5. However, this specific variant gets just the badass rating because this variant is badass. So 3.5 out of the actual book, but like this variant is just badass. So yeah, definitely gets the seal of approval on the variants, and the story itself was like about a 3.5 out of 5. So yep, DC boss battle. So if you're looking for something fun to read, something different, just check it out. It, like I said, it begs the question we all asked ourselves as kids, like, what if so-and-so fought so-and-so? So, yeah, a lot of fun. Definitely check it out. All right, moving along. So these are the pickups from this previous week. And it was a light week in comics. Like, it was a lighter week for me, a lighter week for my pull box, which is always a good thing. So first off, I'm going to go with the Absolute Wonder Woman Annual. Last week, this was my favorite book. Guys, I love Absolute Wonder Woman. This book is incredible. I also, let me grab it. I also ended up picking up the Dennis Cohen variant. So yeah, absolutely incredible variant. And this is the annual, so this is a, I don't know, like, how much this really, like, ties in, but it's just a really fun story of Absolute Wonder Woman doing Wonder Woman things. A lot of fun. They had a guest artist, and it was really good. Definitely my pick of the week for last week. Absolutely loved it. So I'm giving this a 5 out of 5. So yeah, this is a great book. This, if you're not reading Absolute Wonder Woman, I mean, what are you doing? Like, Absolute Wonder Woman, in my opinion, is the best. So I think it's the best Absolute title. And there are certain people who are going to agree with me. There are certain people who are going to fight me on it. That's just my personal opinion. You're free to have your own. You can say you like Martian Manhunter or whatever. That's the beauty of comics, is like everybody has their own opinions. Everybody has their own, everybody has their own things that they like and dislike. But for me personally, I still think Absolute Wonder Woman is by far my favorite Absolute title. All right, moving along. One more book. We have Transformers issue number 29. Guys, this is one of my favorite books on the shelf right now. They recently did kind of like a soft reboot. It is now written by Robert Kirkman and drawn by Dan Mora, but you still get some of those really cool Daniel Warren Johnson covers on most issues as variants. Guys, this is another issue of Transformers that just doesn't let up. This is action-packed from start to finish. This is Optimus Prime and Megatron having a real cool battle. And some things happen at the end of this issue that I'm going to let you read it for yourself. But, guys, this is another one of those that I just had a blast with. This is definitely a 4.5 out of 5 for me. If you're not reading Transformers and you're a Transformers fan, what are you doing? The first arc of the series is Daniel Warren Johnson and Mike Spicer. That started a couple years ago. This current series of Transformers is just absolutely incredible. So yeah, if you're not reading it, pick it up. It is incredible. Not enough good things can be said. This issue specifically, 4.5 out of 5 for a badass fight with Megatron and Optimus Prime. So yeah. Alright. Real quick, I did want to show off this variant I picked up. This is the reprint of Absolute Batman 15. No significance. It's a really cool Gabriel Del Otto variant. I'll take it out because the bag and board is not going to show up on the camera right now, but that's okay. So, alright, come on. Needs a new bag and board anyway. So, yeah. And, like, that's the thing, like, Gabriel Dell'Otto is just one of my favorite, cover artists. Like, I mean, look at that. That is absolutely insane. So, yeah, definitely had to pick this one up. Like I said, it's just a reprint of that, Absolute Joker issue. So, yeah, super cool pickup there. But yeah, guys, those are the books I read. Now let's quickly go over some new additions to the Daredevil collection that I picked up. As you guys know, Daredevil is my guy, so anytime I can grab some new stuff for the Daredevil personal collection, I always try to pick it up and I always try to share it with you guys. So, let's see. First up, we have Daredevil issue 27. Just a really great issue where Daredevil teams up with Spider-Man. Obviously, these aren't in the best condition, but just to have it in the collection is one thing. This one's actually in pretty solid condition. A little bit of spine, definitely some spine ticks right there. But overall, I mean, when it comes to Daredevil books, I just want them. Like, I'm not super big on the condition of them as long as they display nice, and this one will definitely display nice. So yeah, super happy about this one. Another one I picked up is Daredevil issue 45. Just a really, really solid cover. Absolutely love this cover. Just really cool cover. I don't know who the artist is on this one, but whoever did it killed it. So yeah, absolutely incredible issue 45. Super happy to add it to the collection. Next up, I have issue 39, another older Daredevil book. This one's actually, like, really clean, aside from, like, some spine ticks and a couple other things here and there. But, like I said, I'm not super big on the condition, especially when they're this old. So, yeah, guys, issue 39, super happy to add this one to the collection. Really, really happy about this one. All right. Let's see that one. Next up, we have issue 29, and this one is definitely in rough condition. As you can see right here, it's got that big tear, but I mean, it's still, it's still there, and it really is only when you, like, can really, like, look at it, does it show up. But yeah, this is just a really great issue. I believe this is the first time Daredevil gets unmasked in public. So really cool. Like I said, just a good low-grade copy. Super happy to have this one in the collection. It's probably just going to go up on the wall. So that's what I do. I put them up on the wall. So yeah, this is a really, really solid one. Really, really happy about this one. So yep, that's Daredevil 29. Next up, we have another one that's a little bit more on the rougher side. We have Daredevil 24. This is a good Kazar cover with Kazar. Like I said, this one is actually pretty rough, but finding this one in, like, mint condition is impossible, just with the type of paper they used back in this day. Yeah, super, super cool cover. It displays nice. That's, like I said, not super big about the condition, especially when it just stays in my personal collection. So super happy to add this one to the collection. Next up, another older one. We have Daredevil issue number 30. This is that one where he takes on the God of Thunder, Thor. And obviously there is a big chunk of the cover missing right here, but all the pages are there. Everything's intact aside from this chunk missing right here. But how could you not pick this up? Like, this is just such a good cover, even with it missing right there. But yeah, I just absolutely love this cover. super happy to add this one to the personal collection. So, I got two more, guys. Next up, we have Daredevil issue 37. And this is that classic Daredevil versus Doctor Doom cover. And guys, I absolutely love this cover. This is literally one of my favorite covers. And it's one that I've actually been looking for a while, but I've never just been able to find one for a price I want to pay or like the condition that I wanted in a lot of them. This is a very hard comic to find in even decent condition. My buddy that I bought this from, he said this is a second one, and he said the one that he kept is really only just a little bit nicer than this one, but he gave me a really good deal on this book, so super happy with this one. So Paul, if you are watching, thank you so much. I actually bought all of these books from Paul. So yeah, this is a great one. So yeah, super awesome. I've been looking for this one, so it is going up on the wall. All right, 1 second here, guys. You know me, I gotta have my coffee, so let me take a sip of this. Gotta love it. If you all know me, you know I am always drinking coffee. So, got one more Daredevil book to show you guys. And this is a big one, guys. I did it again. I picked up another copy of the first appearance of Elektra. Guys, this is actually my second copy that I have of this book now. However, this one is actually in really good condition. Not as good as the condition that I have up on my wall right now. That one is signed by Klaus Janson. This one is not. However, so this one I got for another just absolute steal. And the reason I got it for a steal is, if you can see it, somebody wrote the number 40 on this. Like right on the cover. So shout out to my buddy for giving me a really good deal on this one as well, because it has that 40. So, yep, always just really good. This is a good reader copy. This is one I'll actually open up and show people. I might actually do like a top-down read-through of this at some point. Definitely let me know if that's something that you're interested in, and maybe we can start kind of opening up some of these books and kind of doing like a little like read through of them. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Definitely let me know if that's something you guys are interested in. But yeah, anyway, those were my reviews of the last couple weeks of comics and some really cool Daredevil books I picked up. So if you guys are still here, thank you for watching, and hopefully I will catch you on the next one. Peace.